pretty good at clearing out, so if it does rain later, it'll be quick.
Cool.
It's only supposed to rain at 11.
So I think it might be one of those rare cases where we look that way and we see rain, but there's no rain.
That would be
Thank
beautiful.
you, baby. Quick. This is how hard we work together. DIY or die, baby.
That was so fast. If it passes, we could do it all over again. Yeah. Real shit.
The Deli is a house show venue located in South Oakland, Pittsburgh, PA. A house show venue just means that it's a normal house that people live in. I currently pay rent for. I don't own the house. We throw shows in our basement and sometimes backyard depending on weather. I do almost all of the preparation before the actual show. Like I do booking, I contact the bands, I make all the group chats, I post on the social media, like everything that happens right until the actual like day and time of like the bands rolling in. I'm in charge of all of that.
I'll do all the technical setup, sound check, making sure everyone has their stuff plugged in and nothing's gonna like trip a breaker or something, and make sure all the equipment works.
I gotta hear you guys all think. Oh, okay. What else do we? Where can I plug this? I want to see what I've done here.
I think this is the climax right here, actually.
It's a good split of work. If either one of us needs help with something, then we always have the other person to rely on in case. So it's like if she needs to find like an extra act, and I'm like, oh, I was thinking about this person, like how so you can reach out. Or if I need her to like wrap a cable or like plug something in, like it's good. Like there's always hands on deck if we need them.
I wasn't a student last semester. I was working, so I had a lot of time on my hands. I was really fortunate to get a job that I could work hybrid, so I was at home for most of the time, so I didn't have to worry about like being caught on my phone. So it was basically like working a second job. The Deli started August of 2022. What happened was we were touring houses. We realized that one of the houses we were touring was Bates Box, which is what the Deli was formerly known as. Because we wanted to keep the scene alive, mostly because we knew that other house show venues that were being run years prior were shutting down due to like landlord issues and just change of ownership.
We couldn't just like sit back and let that spot die. Like we all knew what we were doing. We've played shows in the past and we've seen how the whole thing works.
It is like a little bit crazy trying to like describe what this is to like parents and friends in that sense, like people that just aren't familiar with house shows and the DIY scene in general, and then like saying like, yeah, I throw shows in my basement. And I could imagine them just picturing like a few people and like a guy standing with a guitar, but like these are huge shows. Like our largest one was maybe 250 people, which is like insane, I think, for an unofficial, like non-sponsored event.
I think DIY on the whole is just, it's more about the people than it is necessarily the performance, I think. And it's just really awesome to have like a support network of familiar faces that will love your music, will help you out, like collaborate, help you grow, like give you opportunities for new stuff. And I think Pittsburgh DIY is really, really good at that.
I hope that people like remember the deli. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind, because I still talk about the Bushnell and Lavender Town, Rothko, Eden. Like, people bring it up all the time, like that show at Eden last year, blah, blah, blah. All house shows that used to exist in Oakland but now do not. Yeah, I'm not tripping by any means. Alex sometimes like, do you think they'll remember us? I'm like, kidding? Like, it's huge. It's sometimes like crazy to think about like how many people know where I live. It's a little scary, but yeah, my goal wasn't really like to make my mark on Pittsburgh though. It was more like we had the means to put on a good show, so I was like, why not do it? I know that I'm like relatively organized and like a little bit cutthroat, like, so I knew that I could like sort of keep everything in check. And Alex, again, like really talented musician, like naturally gifted, so like why not do it, because we know we could be the best at it. I don't want to say that we're the best in Oakland, but like we're definitely up there.
Hopefully people were just inspired and saw like how much fun something like this can be, and like how much opportunity it can give artists. And I just want someone to be like, either start playing music or start their own venue or something. Like if I see someone next year and they're like, yo, the deli was fucking sick, like I started playing music because of a band I saw there, like me and my friends opened our like house for shows, anything like that. I just want more people to have fun in the DIY scene and for it to be as alive as it was this year.
So am I gonna be in the documentary?
Maybe.
And I'll just be in it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
We're doing stuff.